All right, guys, we're gonna watch a movie. We'll try this again. I gotta go back to the stream so I can watch this. Is the music too loud? Oh, oh, you don't? What about now? Oh, all right. Is it too loud? Trying to see how far behind it is. Okay.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, no, that she can't. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
I don't understand. Is this movie supposed to be in Pittsburgh? And they're supposed to be 6 hours away from Pittsburgh, which would put them
Ladies
anywhere
and gentlemen,
outside of
we're
Pennsylvania.
coming back on the air
That's
after an
crazy.
interruption due to technical problems.
There's nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Oh, shit.
Well, there's no one.
Well, it's late. You'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep when the time changed.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
No way. It's action-packed.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die. The caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one. Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh? Hey, I mean, praying's for church, huh?
Sunday
Come on.
church. And
I
there's a
haven't seen
random
you in
dude
church
walking around
lately.
with a-
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boys, you'll be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Coming to get
Stop
you,
it.
Barbara.
You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming
They're
for
coming
you,
for you.
Barbara. Look, here comes one of them
now.
now. He's horny, Barbara.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out.
Johnny.
It's been a long time, Barbara. He's horny. Eyeballs out. They're wrestling right now. They slam. Now they're wrestling. His head hit the tombstone. Now he's dead. There is a running I told you, you're a zombie. You're not supposed to run. Stupid little man. Look at the guys he's made. He's got like these two little shirts. He looks like a guy that'd be at the bar. He just drinks a lot. He's got like sclerosis. That's why his face is all. I need $10 for another beer. Just want a pack of smokes. He's trying to get his burger. Good job, Walter. Right into the train. Hey, lady! You didn't pay for your shoes! She got the shoes on, running down the road. You know her feet are hurt, right? This is where the timeline of the movie is so crazy. It's late outside, but in certain rooms of the house it's dark. look, it's pitch black outside right now. Like if you look out the door, the window, it's completely dark. It's completely dark in the house. It's dark outside, but they'll look outside, it'll be light again. Watch. Watch, it's gonna happen. Smurf soda. The Smurf soda. Oh, look out. She's going to try to use the phone, and look how low the phone lines are hanging. And they're just being held up with a stick. Rip the phone line down. Look out. It was made in 1964. No. Now it's dark outside. It was just light when he ripped the thing down. It was light outside. Now it's dark. It's completely dark outside, and his buddies are here. And now he's walking completely different. Now he's all stiff. And his buddies are here. And it's completely dark outside. Uh-oh. And then the black guy shows up.
Don't worry about him, I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us.
Look at the old radiator heaters.
The truck is out of gas.
This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out of here if we can get some gas. Is there a key?
Radiator.
I suppose you've tried this.
Nope, no one tried the phone, Ben. Good job. Good job. It's making insane noise. And I don't understand is they ripped the phone line down. It's still going.
Do you live here?
Now Ben's gonna see what's upstairs. Hey!
Jesus.
That's what you get for going upstairs, Ben.
We've got to get out of here. We have to get to where there's some other people. Maybe we better take some food. I'll see if I can find some food.
Someone's Oh my God. Barbara, you got blood on you now. She's good. Oh God, she's hot. She just realized that she still had her jacket on. She realized that she still had her Inspector Gadget jacket on. I don't understand why I wore an Inspector Gadget jacket.
What?
Ben's pulling out like ribs and fries and fucking burgers, like he's gonna cook them on the fucking. It's like he's gonna cook them.
Two of them. There are two of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I
Somebody
can
out
take
there
care of
beside the
this.
truck looks like a clown.
I know you're afraid, but we have to.
Oh man, he's got the lights out. Oh! Just rocked him in the head. Yeah, that's the first one that actually looked like a zombie. He has webbed hands like a duck. He actually has webbed hands. Oh my God. Ben is putting the boots to him. Oh, look. What's this now? Coming in the back door. Oh my God. Hey lady, I was just wondering if you had any sugar for my Kool-Aid. Of course. Yeah, look at it. He's stabbing him in the. Oh, he put it right through the middle of his forehead. Oh, Jesus. He just charged him and just stuck it right in his eyeball.
I know we're in here now.
Watch his eyes move. His eyes are gonna move.
Don't look at it.
His eyes are moving. Terrible actor. His eyes moved like 10 times. Here goes. He sticks the body out in the back porch, and then he lights a match, and the fucking body lights up like it's covered in gasoline. He's got a match. Probably like a couple hundred. Look at that. He just threw one match on the body. I guess he's not worried about making fries now. He's gonna cook them on the body outside. What are you gonna do now, Ben?
Get some more lights on.
Oh, Ben found a toolbox. They have a toolbox sitting on their kitchen table. They have two toolboxes on their kitchen table with potatoes. There's a bag of potatoes sitting beside and then they have the utensils and the cutting board right above it. I don't know what they're doing in this kitchen. They're probably making meth. Lipton tea bags. Oh, it's full of nails. So they have a box of nails in the kitchen too, with one random screw in it.
Why don't you see if you can find some wood, some board, something about a fireplace, something we can nail this place up.
I love that part. Barbara, go find some wood in the house.
I know you're afraid.
Go find a couple pieces of wood to barricade something
But
up.
we have to try to board the house.
And she goes and she gets
I'm
the
gonna board up the
flimsiest little
windows and the
pieces of
doors.
wood you've
You
ever
understand?
seen
We'll be all right.
and brings them in and sets them
We'll
down.
be all
And they're
right
like
until someone comes to rescue
something
us.
you can use for
But we
like
have to work together. You'll
for
have
like
to
a
help me.
stake
Now I want you to
to
go
like
in
hold a
and get
tent
some
down or
wood so I can
something
board
like
the
that.
place up. You understand? Okay? Okay?
So you go
Okay.
find some wood for to barricade the windows up. And we're hoping that Barbara's smart enough to go find some like shelves to take down off the walls or something like that. And there she is in her Inspector Gadget. She got her Inspector Gadget jacket on. And she's looking for some wood. She goes to the fireplace. Oh look, what's that over there? There's a shelf. There's a shelf on the wall that she can rip down. No, she's too busy looking at the window. And then she finds a little freaking, a little music box. She turns the music box on. Good job, Barbara. Good job. Way to go. Ben's ripping doors down. He's boarding the house up, and you're fucking playing with toys in the living room. Look, there's an ironing board. Look, look at this. They got wood, a shelf, and they got whose kitchen really looks like this other than mine. They have like look, he have 4 pieces of wood in the kitchen, like they just cut a tree down and just cut the wood like right there in the kitchen. And here's Barbara. Look, there's Barbara. Barbara found a couple pieces of twigs there. Look at that. Look at those pieces of wood that Barbara found. Oh, Barbara, that's really going to help out a lot. Good job, Barbara. Good job. Way to go. Way to take one for the team. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What is that wood going to do, Barbara? Nothing. You might as well take it and stick it right up your ass. Now she wants to come over and hold the door up that Ben ripped down. Yeah, Ben ripped the whole door off the house, and you brought a twig into the room. And he's put one nail into it. Oh, I know, they're not even going through the door. Those nails are too short. Look. He's using roofing nails. Non-fluid roofing nails. They're not even going to do anything. Look. Yeah, this ought to keep him out. He'd have a better chance of sticking toilet paper on the walls. And why is there a light? There's a light switch above the door. Why is there a light switch above the door?
Yeah, this room looks pretty secure.
Oh my God! Oh, Ben turned it. Ben's taking his clothes off. Okay, there's a light switch
Won't be
there.
long before those things will be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now.
Yeah, they're gonna pound their way in there.
They're afraid of fire. I found that out.
Probably are. What's he gonna do? Move the chairs out of the way.
You know a place back out on the road called Beekman's? Beekman's Diner?
He's flipping the table upside down.
Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there.
So Ben stole the truck.
There's a radio on the truck. I jumped in to listen to it. But a big
She's-
gasoline truck.
Oh my God!
screaming right
Barbara's
across the
folding
road.
the fucking
But there must have been-
tablecloth.
there must have been 10,
Barb is
15 of those
folding the
things chasing
tablecloth
after it.
right now.
Grabbing and holding on. Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way.
No.
Those things were catching up to it.
You'll notice that they never board those 2 windows up.
Right across the road. Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting
The
it
2
myself.
windows right there never get boarded
Went
up.
right through the guardrail.
They never get boarded up.
I guess Guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beefman's Diner.
Yeah.
It went right through the billboard.
Good thing you folded that fucking tablecloth up there, Barb. Good job. Good job, Barbara.
Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what.
No time to be in shock.
Still hear the man. Screaming.
Good job, Barbara.
This thing is just backing away from it. I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. It was when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of life left except.
I need another drink. I need some more soda.
By now there were no more
Soda.
screams. I realized it.
Is anyone in here?
I was alone with 50 or 60 of those things, just standing there, staring at me. I started to drive.
It's okay.
Just plowed right through them. They didn't move. They didn't run. Just stood there, staring at me. Just wanted to crush them. They scattered through the air like bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery. Johnny and me. Johnny. We came to put a wreath on my father's grave.
Yeah, Johnny's dead.
And he said, can I have some candy? Barbara.
Have some candy, Barbara.
We didn't have any.
We didn't have any candy, Barbara.
And oh, it's hot in here. Hot. And he said, oh, it's late. Why did we start so late? And I said, Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late. Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, I'm not afraid, Johnny.
I'm not afraid, Johnny.
And then this man started walking up the road.
This man
He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and
Johnny
saying,
kept teasing
he's
me.
coming to get
He's coming
you,
for you, Barbara.
And I laughed
I
at
hope
him and
you
said,
like
Johnny,
anal,
stop
Barbara.
it. And then Johnny ran away. And I went up to this man, and I was going to apologize.
Why don't you just keep calm?
And I looked up, and I said, Goody. And he grabbed me. He grabbed me, and he ripped at me. He held me, and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me! And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped. And then Johnny came and he ran and he fought this man. And I got so afraid. I ran. And Johnny didn't come. We have to wait for Johnny.
You have to wait for Johnny.
We better go out and get him.
You better go get
We
Johnny.
have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him. Please! We have got to go get Johnny! Please help me! Please!
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone!
Your brother is dead.
No! My brother is not dead!
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour,
Excuse me.
these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being...
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
So, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. The reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help. The scene can best be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors of several eastern and midwestern states, have indicated the National Guard may be mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice our reporters have been able to get from official sources is for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined and until we can advise what course of action to take. Keep listening to radio and TV.
Oh my
Any
God.
special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed with frantic people trying to reach their families or apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you are.
God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint meetings behind closed doors. The White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. The extent of this latest meeting, members of the cabinet, the FBI, joint chiefs of staff, and scientists from NASA within the hour. All radio and TV stations including you're listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. Even to theorize about the reasons for this wave of murder. So far, the primary public is somewhat Chief T.K. Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina, is quoted as saying, quote, "Tell the people, for God's sake, to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows up tight. We don't know what kind of murder-happy characters we have here." End quote. Here is Chief Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina. So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from frightened witnesses of some of the slaves. These eyewitness accounts invariably describe the murderers as ordinary-looking people, misshapen monsters, people who look like they're in a trance, and things that look like people, but
No sleeping.
some eyewitnesses tell of seeing victims who look as though they had been torn
No
apart.
sleeping.
This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with the report of the slaying of a family of 7 in their rural home near killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like...
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
Found a gun and some bullets.
It was only late yesterday
One of these.
it became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in, newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion...
This place is boarded up pretty solid now.
However, as these
We ought to be all right here for a while.
dramatically, it was soon apparent that
We have the
this was
gun,
something
and we have
more
the
than
bullets,
the run of lawlessness.
food, and the radio.
An obscure kind of conspiracy.
Sooner or later, someone's bound to come and get us out.
Creatures from outer space.
Sure about
So
that,
again,
man.
we join with law enforcement agencies, urging you to seek shelter in a building. Lock the doors and windows securely.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
For any suspicious strangers. And keep tuned to your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're here,
In the absence of any
but I'm going upstairs now. If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there, and I'll be down to take care of it.
We repeat, this radio station...
Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay? Okay.
Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured.
Partially devoured. This is under gaming. Why is this under gaming? Why is it under gaming? No wonder there's no one in here.
Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered.
Taking an intermission. Intermission. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, here we go. Oh, let's get back into the movie. Action-packed. Who would fall asleep watching this movie?
Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
Radio.
Pennsylvania, the Butler County Sheriff has verified by their slayers is true. No further details available at this time. However,
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket you made back there?
How are we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there. We thought we could hear screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help.
Well, if there were more, the racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, why don't we settle this, mister? We came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here. You got the whole place boarded up?
Most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood. His wife and kids downstairs. Kids hurt.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we can fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that up downstairs. Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You got a million windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look, the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Fine, fix it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows...
Is there really an echo going on?
They were going to hit us next. You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in,
why would there be an echo?
Exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows,
do we have an echo in the
wouldn't even know it. But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap.
do I have an echo in the
I think he's right. You know how many's out there?
yes,
6 or 7.
I just said there's an echo in the stream.
You two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door.
I do hear an echo. I hear an echo in the
No matter
cellar.
what happens. Now, wait a minute, Mr. Cooper. No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours. Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this.
Maybe it's
We
me.
can make
Maybe
it
it's
to the
my
cellar
voice.
if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there...
Oh, the
we'll
movie's
from up
echoing?
here. So let's at least consider
The
this
movie's
a watch.
echoing? Or is it the TV in the background on the screen?
You box yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
What about now?
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 up there now.
It's more than there were. There are a lot out back, too.
I'm trying to mess with the levels right now. What about now? Is that any better? for some reason there's two audios coming out. Tell me now, like I just changed. I had two audios open for some reason. I'm at the part where the woman eats the worm off the tree.
We gotta fix these boards. You're crazy. Those things are gonna be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in that damn cellar. Get out of here!
I'm taking the girl with me.
You leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because
Still
if
no
I stay
sound?
up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for.
Audio is
Now,
very
go down
low.
the cellar,
Okay.
get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
All right, did turn the
Yes
audio
or no?
up a
This is your
little bit.
last chance. No beating around the bush.
Listen, I got a kid down there.
So now I have the
She
audio.
can't
up a
possibly. I
little
couldn't
bit.
bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go
I guess the
die in
main
that
thing
trap,
is, can
that's
you
your
guys
business.
still hear
However, I
me?
am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid that old man is so stupid. Now, you get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
You bastards. You know, I won't open this door again. I mean it. Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could... With my help?
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
I'm too loud?
Wait a minute.
All right.
Judy, come on up here, honey.
It should be the part where he's bringing the girl up from the basement.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh? It's all right, honey. Go ahead.
Oh, is it really? It's still on. Okay. I'll turn myself up to about here.
If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off if all three of us were working together.
All right, I think I got it.
Hey. Hey, kid.
I think I got it.
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
We repeat, this radio station will remain on the air day and night.
Well, we're safe now. It's boarded up tight.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there, let them.
Tom and Judy.
There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard you screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
He's so mad.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. It feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Where'd you get the bandage?
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
Old dirty fucking laundry basket. Got a sheet, put it on the kid. Fucking dirty, fucking
Let them
scummy
stay
old
upstairs.
fucking.
Let them. Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Of course.
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Whatever it isn't just happening
still
here.
low?
It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on
All
everywhere.
right, give me a minute here.
The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing. They don't know anything yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
What about now?
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send
that loud
people for us
enough?
to tell us what to do.
How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon?
Or do I need to turn the audio up more? I don't want to turn myself up too much.
We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Hey, Slingshot Warrior, what's going on, buddy?
Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
We're watching some Night of the Living Dead.
Let's go up.
Tom?
Yeah.
If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right away.
Judy's gonna get fucked by the long dick of the zombies.
Do I have to? Look, honey, nothing's gonna get done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me. Okay. Okay, open up.
No, you're not allowed. Stay up late.
I'll take
I
good
heard
care of
you,
her, Helen.
Dave, too.
She's all I have. Why don't you go upstairs now?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Now she's playing with the doily on the couch.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
Mm-mm. Oh. I don't know what he means. What do you mean, Justin?
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
This place is ridiculous. Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here. Give me one of those.
Her brother was killed.
Justin, what are you talking about, Justin? Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, yeah. I wanna go to Woody's over there by you. That place Woody's down there down the street from your work. I want to go down there and try that place. That and
Help somebody.
Steak and Maine.
Here, I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here. Now, you better watch this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here...
Yeah, but it's a good place. It's a good place to eat. It's a very good place to eat. I haven't tried. I've been to Woody's before, but I've never been to Steak and Maine, and I really want to go.
Incredible as they seem,
Really want to go.
not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this?
Shut up! In all parts of the country. The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures.
Look at his forehead. It's so big.
First,
Look at the size of Ben's forehead. Look at that forehead. God damn.
Officials,
I bet when he has dreams, he don't have dreams. He has
eyewitness
movies.
descriptions as being beyond belief. However, reports persisted. Medical examinations of
He don't have a
some of the
4 head. He got a
victims
5
revealed the
head.
fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
You know, the people were in the movie theater seeing this, because I think it was in drive-ins when it came out, and they were like, "Those people are coming back to life." Then people were probably shitting their pants.
It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began,
It's cool, Justin. Like if we come over there, I'll take you out to dinner. How's that sound?
Well, that situation has now changed.
I'll take you out to dinner,
We're
Justin.
able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in
I want to go there and try the
this list of rescue stations.
eating challenge.
Throughout our news
I think it's like 7 steaks. You have to eat 7 steaks and like a couple sides. I think I can house it all.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Emergency meeting called this afternoon by the president. Since convening this conference of the presidential cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an earthbound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the
So then they make this out to be a comet. The tail end of a comet caused all this.
But never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering?
Radiation caused the
Don
zombies.
Quinn in Washington has posed those questions.
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump? Look.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection.
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these...
The radiation on the penis probe? Oh my
But,
God.
I'm not sure that that's certain at all. I don't think that has been irrefutably...
There's radiation on the penis probe.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen. I must disagree with these gentlemen presently until we...
You know, I was thinking about it. It wasn't the comet, because the comet was the
done that can be done.
the story behind Maximum Overdrive.
And Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between
Definite connection as far as Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
Was the satellite, when the satellite was exploded?
Unusual amount of radiation, enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances.
Could have happened.
Have a bearing on it.
It does seem to have a bearing.
Will there be a reply for the
Later?
Yes.
There will be a reply.
Yes.
Later this afternoon. There will be a report this afternoon.
Well, perhaps there will be a report.
Yeah, the old 96er at the Paul Bunyan restaurant. Yeah, he ate it all, and then he went back, and then the freaking
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know
the raccoons. They got into the trash, and they had the trash all dug out, and he ended up puking all that food out.
Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people...
The lady upstairs that's dead, and then they ate her face off.
Across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
This place is surrounded by meat
your entire
eaters.
staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention.
See, that's what I mean. Hold on.
We don't...
All right, guys. So at the beginning of the movie, when they went into the cemetery, okay, they were talking, Barbara and Johnny were talking about they had to drive 6 hours from Pittsburgh, okay? I don't know if you guys know the geography of Pennsylvania and how far Pittsburgh is from Greensville. Greensburg, I think is about 15, 20, 30, 35 minutes from Pittsburgh. So, yeah, I know it's like halfway between Johnstown and Pittsburgh is Greensburg. That's where they made the Dawn of the Dead movie, not the remake that was made in the 2000s, the one that was made in 1978 that George Romero directed in 1978 that at the Greensburg, the Monroeville Mall in Greensburg. So I'm still trying to figure out how the geography is working on this movie. It's
Know
crazy.
yet what complications might result from such injuries.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic complications?
Well,
Look, you go down there and tell Judy. Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
action taken with regard to the Venus probe.
They're talking about the penis probe again.
We had a cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They want you upstairs.
Wait a second.
Did she ask?
Did he just say the cadaver tried to move his trunk? So he was laying on the. So what? He was trying to move his dick around?
Ask for me?
She had to do anything.
I don't understand. Baby. It's Mommy.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements. The bodies must be carried to the street and burned.
Damn, they're
They
telling
must be
people
burned
to
immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them.
burn them
bereaved
bitches.
will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
Judy, I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars to make Molotov cocktails and hold them out while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
You're it, then. You and I'll go.
Here they go.
We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck. Now let's move it.
Damn. They're doing it right now. They're not even waiting.
Indications are that before this emergency is over, we will need many, many more such rescue stations.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
Well,
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom? Are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey, you're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
But why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley.
What does that even have to do with what's going on?
Boy, you're sure don't use it all, are you? We've got work to do, honey. And you...
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while, until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
She's still fucked up. You're... Oh, I'd like to leave, yes. Barbara's all fucked up.
Good luck.
Old Barbara. I had to go get some fresh soda. Oh yeah. Look at the one in his boxers. There's a zombie outside in his boxers. There's one zombie outside in boxers. So this is the point of the movie where all hell breaks loose. This is where all hell breaks loose. There's too many of them.
I'm going with them.
Get back in the cellar.
I'm going.
It's too late.
Look, it's all her fault. It's all Judy's. It's all Judy's fault. Judy destroyed everything. Typical female. Look, he lit that guy on fire. He lit the guy's shirt on fire. There they go. They got away. What? Why are they all in white? Why are they all in white? Look at all of them. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Come on! This key won't work. Watch it. Watch the torch.
Oh my god.
Gotta get away from the pump. Hang on. Tom, you're trying to get out of the truck. Let's get out of here. Come on, come on.
My jacket's caught.
She said my jacket's caught. Bitch, you better take your jacket off. Judy ruined it all. Judy ruined it all. She killed everybody. Damn, Judy. Damn, Judy, what'd you do? Open the door, Cooper. Look, he kicked in the door. Cooper was running his little ass down the stairs. Well, you did a good job there, Cooper. Oh. Damn.
I dragged you out there and beat you those things.
Oh my God. Look at that. Oh. That's like the zombies got a barbecue. That's a good thing, right? They got a free barbecue. Self-serve barbecue. All because Judy got her damn jacket caught. Well, that was good looking. Look at that zombie barbecue. Mm-mm-mm.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet? There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave. Well, we better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
Yo, Barbara's fucking out of it. It's completely out of
You know
her
anything
mind.
about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You say those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
Oh, God.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
Good Lord.
Look at her. Guy's in his boxers.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and destroy operation against the ghouls, this one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania. So now let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
Kill the brain or you kill the
Anything from
ghoul.
the supply wagon, Cuz? No, we're all right.
Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again. All right,
Chief McClellan, how's everything going?
Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down.
Things are better than finished. Can I see you here?
Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Well, we don't really know. We know we'll be into it most of the night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardill, WIC TV 11 News.
Thank you, Bill, for that report. Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy rain...
Oh, the lights went out. So it's light outside
Box in the cellar?
where those people are.
It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Ellen, I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
What? 2 people are dead already on account of that guy. Take a look out that window, Plunkett.
Uh-oh. Oh my God.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get in the cellar. Get in the cellar now. Move!
Uh-oh. Shoot him. I would have shot him in the face. Oh, they got her. Oh man. They're getting in the house. Oh, look, Barbara's doing something. Little girl's downstairs eating her dad.
Oh, baby.
Why is she screaming like that? Oh shit, there's her brother. Well, she's dead. Yeah. Nope, Ben went down in the basement. Jesus Christ. Bah, bah, bah. Oh, look, there he goes. He's getting up. Yeah. Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Now they're all confused. ass helicopter.
Hey, Vince, Al, you want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
Right.
You go here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Well, Bill, I'm check in the office, see what's happening.
All right, Steve, tell them we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
You got dogs. No, a regular dog.
They need you down there by the barn. Okay. Some of these guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Yeah, sure looks like it, Tom.
Oh, look at that. Iced them.
He's the dead one. Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire? You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise. All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
Damn, Ben got killed.
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
That's another one for the fire. They're gonna go in there with meat hooks and just hook him up.
All right, send the wagon through directly on over.
We gotta do this one more time.
Dave and Buster's appetizer. You know, like most people on the internet don't know shit about boxing. These people who have never had a fight or they're special needs. You know, the thing about retarded people is they don't know that they're retarded. And they talk about
what the hell? All right.
All right, we're live.
Oh man, that's funny. the funny thing. That's so funny. That's a big pussy. I said, that's a big pussy.
Really, Jim?
Watch.
Really, Jim?
Oh, you're not watching?
Really, Jim?
That's okay. Oh. It's already over. Oh, nothing.